Everyone, so welcome to the Forex project course. So in this video is just an outline and overview of what to expect from this course, how I recommend you approach each lesson, and also how I suggest you approach just the course in general with your back testing, with studying the content, and that way you can get the most out of it and not only understand it in depth but also fast track your learning. Okay, so everything in this course is meant to be here. There's no filler information. Anything that's not mentioned here is of no use to you. Everything you need to know in order to achieve all your trading goals and to trade profitably, consistently, and successfully long term is in this course. You will not have to go anywhere else to learn anything. Everything is here. There's nothing included in this course that's not meant to be here. Okay, there's no filler, as I said. So looking at each module, so you're going to go through the modules in the order that they're appearing for you. So your first module is going to be your beginner's module. So in this, it's just going to show you how to set up your trading view, along with covering basics such as Japanese candlesticks, which is basically just these candlesticks here, understanding what they are, and then also risk reward, which is the most important aspect as a successful trader. Even though no matter how accurate and consistent you are, if your risk reward is not on point, everything else falls apart. So that's your beginner's module. Then we're going to move into the fundamentals of charting, which is going to show you basic support and resistance, trends, everything like that, and how to draw up key zones, mark your key levels. This one's very, very important, okay? So what I suggest you do through every video, which again, I'll explain at each video, is I suggest you watch it and then go back and try and do it yourself, okay? Basically watch it, go back and do it yourself, watch it, go back and do it yourself, because practice makes perfect, okay? This course is designed to teach you how to be successful as a trader, and I'm going to tell you it takes work, okay? Nothing in life is easy, especially not trading, but it can be as long as you put in the work. Practice makes perfect, okay? Then we're gonna move on to the 4-hour confirmation rule, which again, there's gonna be in every lesson, there's gonna be a video that basically says, so video 1 is going to be basically a theory video, which is just going to say, hey, this is what we're learning. This is why we're learning it. This is what it's about. And then there's going to be really between at least three examples, 3 videos that are all going to be about 10, 15 minutes each. So again, nothing too long. So 10 to 15 minute videos with examples and in-depth overview of that topic. Okay, so for example, the 4-hour confirmation, there'll be a video explaining, hey, what is the 4-hour confirmation, and that'll be in the first video, and then the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth video, etc. will have examples where again you can watch and then go back to those specific exact same charts, and you can copy and go back and practice as well. Okay, that way you're learning and practicing. Then we're going to go into the 6-hour approach. So this approach, as you'll learn, is designed to teach you patience. Okay, this is not a direct way that we trade, but it is a way to teach patience, because a lot of people, when they first start trading, they deal with FOMO, they deal with a lot of emotions, they deal with greed, they deal with, am I entering too soon, too early? This will teach you to be patient, okay? So that's really, really good. I highly suggest you put a lot of focus in these, well, pretty much every module, but really fundamentals of charting, 4-hour approach, 6-hour break retest, patterns entries. This is the key part, okay? Everything from trade examples up is really what you need. Everything below is extra stuff, okay? Stuff that we would use, but does not make or break for your trading. That being said, everything in here is here for a reason, so I highly suggest you go through the entire course at least 2 to 3 times, at least, okay? Then we're gonna move on to break and retest. So again, teaching you how the market moves from certain levels to other levels. That way you can open up a chart and you can say, oh, this is what's happening, okay? Then we're going to move on to patterns and entries. So this is putting everything you've learned from break retest, 6-hour approach, everything that you've learned from all of this stuff, and we're going to start actually taking and practicing taking trades, okay? So think of it like building a house. Like there's layers to it. You have to lay the foundation, everything like that. Then, lay the bricks, etc., etc. You have to, build the foundation. So everything in here is just a new layer until we can finally get to taking trades, okay? And then after taking trade examples, you're going to have the trade management. So taking trades and understanding how to get in a trade is one thing, but how to exit trades is another, okay? There's no point you getting in a really, really good trade if you can't manage it properly. And this is, again, a really, really important topic. And then we're going to move on to things like trend lines and Fibonacci. Now, trend lines and Fibonacci, as you'll learn through the course, you don't actually use them that often. That being said, they're very, very powerful, and they can be very, very accurate and really important for your trading. However, everything we do can be done without them. They're just, as you'll hear me say it time and time and time again, they're really just the icing on the cake, okay? So again, if you can really just put most of your emphasis on the top ones from trade management up, you're going to be fine. Trend lines and Fibonacci, they're just the icing on the cake, but it's definitely a skill you want to have in your arsenal, okay? And then from there, we're going to move on to other things such as trading lifestyle and routines. This is basically covering what sessions you should trade, what times you should trade, when I think you should, how I think you should approach the market. A lot of people tend to just sit in front of the computer and just stare. We don't do that. I make trading very, very easy. My approach is very stress-free, very relaxed, and also based on how I will teach you how to trade, it also removes a lot of time. So for example, if you're trading London and New York, which is roughly a 18-hour sort of time frame, you really might only be trading 4 to 5 hours, if even that. Really, I think 3 to 4 hours a day is pretty good. That's sort of where I'm averaging at. Then we're going to move on to the funded trader. So these days, this is a great way. I'll obviously cover it in depth in this lesson, but I go into how you can become a funded trader. That way you can trade large amounts of capital without having to use your earned money, and that way you can really fast track your income and your profits long term. Okay, so this is very, very important. I highly suggest you guys look into that. Basically this covers prop firms such as FTMO, Funding Talent, things like that. I'm a big supporter of companies like that. And then we're going to move on to the mentorship program, which is another program that I offer for anyone in the world, current students or people who aren't students who want to learn directly through me, through the live markets. They can take trades alongside me, and that way they can just refine their skills a little bit. Because knowing how to trade, practicing trading and backtesting one thing, but when you hit the market, it can be a little bit different psychology-wise. So what I do is this helps you build confidence by making money and being consistent. Because again, my goal as a mentor, both in this program and in this course and the mentorship program, is to teach you all the skills you need to be a successful, long-term, and consistent profitable trader. Okay, because most people here, or everyone here, is wanting to earn money and probably quit their jobs or pay off their car, buy a new house, and this is the skills I'm going to teach you how to develop so you can do all those things. And then we're going to have extra contents in here. I'll be adding extra videos and just new topics or refined strategies, whatever it is, I'll be adding into here over time. So again, guys, the first video in each lesson will be a video on theory, so basically explaining what we're learning, why we're learning it, the importance of it, when to use it, when not to use it. And then there's going to be 3 to 5 or even more videos of about 10 to 15 minutes each. Again, they're bite-sized because I'm not here to give you filler. I'm here to teach you exactly what you need. It's very, very simple. So again, I highly suggest you go through the course 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then make sure you follow along. Backtest with each video, backtest with each lesson, and then that way you can refine your strategies as you learn. Okay, really, really excited for you guys. If you guys have any questions, I'm always here. Thanks, guys.